Putting it on YouTube.
No, I thought you said you would.
I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top.
Challenging stretch for Indiana here. Fultz and Suggs are the one on the.
I can't do anything. It's post.
I'll get this pass right here. We about to make that pass. It's a cut.
Two. Orlando. Looking at the bottom line game. Just what you make it your game 5 in the league today. Missing. And they're up considerably because of the pass to Bamba. Here's Fultz. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Fultz has got 20.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. Rubio against Fultz. Out to the wing. The three from Suggs. He drops it for range. The Magic lead by 15.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Outside Fultz. Now here's Bamba. Back to Fultz. Over Brogdon. Here's Bamba. And it's rejected. Outside Brogdon. Turner passes to Smith. Back to Turner. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's not great for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for Rubio. With the crossover, Turner, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And it's Fultz off the drive. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
Just down the floor. The defense.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Turner. Hield passes to Turner. And the officials call goaltending. Toward the basket.
Yeah, just a little late. I mean, he probably got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Fultz against Halliburton. And they got to finish it off.
Perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Halliburton finds Smith. Turner, screen on Fultz. Halliburton, pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Not loose. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Halliburton. So it's Orlando now. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammates, such a critical skill.
Right wing. Intercepted. Here's Suggs. Driving inside. Bamba. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Halliburton up top. Pounded by Fultz. Halliburton against Fultz. No good on the shot. So Orlando will take it the other way. Halliburton against Porter. Bamba inside. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that leg sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Smith outside. Back to Turner. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped them out.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And the basket by Halliburton.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Fultz against Halliburton. The 3 from Suggs. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton finds Turner. Outside for Halliburton. There's another block.
Defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Boy, you want to keep the 7-footer Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Magic. And whenever a team has a superstar talent course, there's immediate pressure to build a roster that can win a title. Obviously, more teams fail than succeed.
There's no doubt, BA, because what you're seeing in the modern NBA is guys who not only obviously want to get paid, this is a business, but what happens is they also want to win because it's all about their legacy. And so they put pressure on an organization, make sure we have the pieces to compete for a championship.
Here's Fultz. After the basket by Indiana. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. There's Fultz with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Fultz has got 15 points in just the second half.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Fultz against Halliburton. Now Smith. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Left side, Brogdon. Here's Suggs. Pass to Fultz. Here he goes. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Bamba. The Magic need to put one up here. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hield passes to Turner. Smith with it. Back to Turner. Out to Hield. Halliburton up top. Pounded by Fultz. Hield from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. From 20 feet. And it's Porter. That's up on the assist by Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Brogdon. Hield on the wing. Turner passes to Hield. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Fultz. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. A shot from the high post. And it's Hield missing. Outside Fultz. The Pacers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Turner. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Outside Fultz. Bamba, that's good. Bamba's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Now here's Hield. Over Isaac. And it's Hield missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To the middle. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
No good. A bit long that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Fultz. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And big-time bragging rights win today. Just grabbing that season series.
There's the block. Pass to Turner. Smith outside. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, how about the ability to get that defender to right on the pump fake? Turner's so effective at getting guys to leave the ground.
The Pacers making a switch here. So it's Orlando now. Outside Fultz. To the left side wing.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Gets stolen by Thibault. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Porter against Hield. Outside Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Now Gafford. There's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your man, Taco Fall, Damian Lee.
So no problem for
I think I played defense better. How many points did you score in the fourth quarter?
Probably 5.
What?
But I also didn't play well with them at all. Didn't play well with them last night. You got to give me somebody I can play with. Don't forget you got it listening. Internet.
It ain't Santa Claus, brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it loud, but it ain't working, my struggle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a Steven team, got push side. Get it to do it. Push side, gotta push my opinion on it when you walk past.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Full strings like a Guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful color greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul. Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and take. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got two. Get off your like yo, this fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm 8-6. I run I got it jumping like pump fade. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep 'em like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major, success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs and the faders. Tell assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio, ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm arting it, all of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying on mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama, put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page.
You can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight the body. Now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. For all worth $5 billion bucks to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody's try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my f***s out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders, house and weather. Along the way, went from Huey to Eddie Munster. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you rich, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they don't let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be had to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be had to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off of Brad Boulevard, where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand, then they ran when there go the laws, and I packed up a bag and I up north on the path of a star, and I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing. Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift of my son, and plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Coming up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Magic. For the Grizzlies, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Magic, Grizzlies. Our tip-off just moments away. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Markelle Fultz.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Guard set is Fultz and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And it's Suggs missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you gotta love just the attack mentality of Fultz. Always getting after it on D. Skilled at taking the ball away from the opposition.
Now here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Adams, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Fultz looking around to the inside. Isaac, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Bamba. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Fultz. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Into the lane. No good on that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Morant against Fultz. To end the cold streak, Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Number 1, Mohamed Bamba.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Here's Adams. That one, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Count that one from Isaac. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Clock at 4. Adams' shot is off.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Clark is checked in for Steven Adams.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Orlando leading by 7. Suggs with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porter passes to Bamba. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first.
And even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And I imagine this is a really tough stretch of the season, Steve, for teams that are on the outside of the playoff picture looking in.
Kevin, it is, but no player in this league is going to quit on the season. They're out there to compete, no matter what the standings are.
Now here's Fultz. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Another shot, and Bamba lays it in. Bamba's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Concho. Out to the right wing. Clark kicks to Jackson. Back to Clark. Outside Jackson. The 3. And Bamba pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. They've got a 13-2 run going. And finished off by Fultz.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Morant. 14 points from him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Fultz against Morant. Now here's Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Great open look there.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here he goes. Fultz, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Right side Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Porter outside. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Clark. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Count that one from Isaac.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Fultz against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. That's tipped. Left side, Porter. Pass to Isaac. Stolen by Jackson. And the pass to Clark. It's stolen by Fultz. Porter in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The feed to Clark. Brooks from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Lays it up off the glass. He has 5.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz against Morant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Intercepted. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 12.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
From down low. No good from Clark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Magic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Isaac misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, Bamba, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Fultz finds Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Impressed with his decision-making in these sets. Isaac knows where to roll to after setting that screen.
Isaac with the steal. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 10 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Bamba setting the pick for Fultz. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 fouls.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for John Concho. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bamba. Thon Maker comes in for Michael Porter. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Suggs. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Markelle Fultz. It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Here is Anderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. Inside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
A free throw good from Maker. So he gets them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Knocked away. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Maker. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their trip. Transition game has been in full effect.
Probably be more of a backline help.
Now with his 7'4 wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Daniel Gafford, Maker out there with Hachimura. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Driving the lane, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Falls checked in for Daniel Gafford.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie drives in, and Jones sends it back. Jones with the screen on Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot, and he drives in.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Maker's averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
Has to fall. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Jones finds Adams. Memphis moving it around. Rebound by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Magic leading by 15. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side Jones. Anderson wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Dinwiddie. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jonathan Isaac.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Magic leading by 15. Maker, no one around him. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Adams. To the middle to stop the run. And it's Jones laying it in. That's 7 points for Tyus Jones.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Dinwiddie against Jones. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dinwiddie drives in. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tillman passes to Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time.
Kyle Anderson.
That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Bol comes in for Rui Hachimura. Bamba in the high post. Kicks to Fultz. Bamba setting the pick for Fultz. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's an example where the unpredictability of Fultz helps him, especially that pick and roll where he can slice dimes through the D.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Memphis moving it around. He gets that one. And 12 points for John Morant.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Out to the wing. Bol kicks to Fultz. Bol setting the pick for Fultz. In the corner, Bamba with it. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
It's Morant with the drive. Brooks finds Anderson. Here's Melton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at Orlando. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And when I look at Orlando, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
It's good from long range. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Takes it inside, and he makes that one.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Brooks misses. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. To the wing on the left. Let's go. Bamba's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Melton passes to Morant. Brooks dishes to Morant. Left side Jackson passes it to Melton. It's Morant in the corner. Now here's Jackson, covered by Bamba. Now here's Melton. D right on him. And yes, it's good. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And here's Fultz. He has 6 down low. And it's Bol that time on the assist from Fultz. Bulls got his second basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Morant with it. Bamba picks him up. Brooks the pass to Melton. The pass to Morant. From the arc. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Brooks.
Muscling his way around the floor. Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Bamba a screen on Morant. To the inside. Yep, it counts. Bamba's got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Morant kicks to Melton. Anderson a screen on Lee. And it's Brooks in the corner. It's stolen by Maker. Now Fultz. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's Bamba. He goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bamba's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Fultz, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Melton. Then for the Magic, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bull. And it's Michael Porter in for Maker. Morant against Fultz. Morant dishes to Brooks. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Fultz against Morant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Magic have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Jones in the post, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And for the Magic.
Five seconds left in the second quarter. Brooks for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Orlando Magic.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Lakers in a tough spot injury-wise. And they don't have Anthony Davis. He's hurt. Defensively, you'll miss the length that he brings. He can really disrupt shots. And he draws a lot of attention every time he touches the basketball.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Conchar in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Jackson dishes to Adams. Pass to Conchar. Feeds it to Adams. Back to Morant. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Clock at 6. Morant passes to Brooks. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. Fultz has got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Magic. And Adams now top of the key. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Fultz finds Porter. Fades back, and again it's Orlando converting.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Morant against Fultz. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And I love the energy from Fultz. An incredibly crafty and creative score.
It's Morant with the drive. Basket counts. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Fultz against Morant. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bamba's shot is off. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Morant with the screen on Fultz. Conchar, the pass to Morant. And here's Brooks from outside. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant against Fultz. He kicks it to Suggs. 2 on the clock. For the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. The Magic also changing it up. Falls checked in for Bamba. Hachimura comes in for Isaac. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Suggs. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fultz against Morant. To the paint. Fall passes to Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Morant for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Falls got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Porter with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Porter's running over Brooks. And again, it's Orlando converting. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Brooks misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porter against Morant. Pass to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck. Fall passes to Porter. Trains the three-pointer. Porter's got 14.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fultz. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morant scanning the floor. Passes to Tillman. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morant's got 29.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Fultz kicks to Hachimura. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Fultz. There's the pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Fultz. With the drive and finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Morant against Fultz. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant dishes to Jackson. From 11 feet away, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. And that's 31 points for John Morant. There's a screen. Fultz against Morant. Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. That one doesn't go. The Magic go the other way with it.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Morant against Fultz. Pass to Fall. Back to Fultz. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Stolen. Fultz with the ball. He's got 23. Inside, Fall. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fall's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Morant passes to Tillman. Here's Jackson. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Jackson's got 6.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Fultz the pass to Fall. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks outside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bowl, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Thon Maker comes in for Michael Porter. Lee's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Jones against Dinwiddie. Passes it to Clark. Back to Jones. Teardrop shot, and Bull pulls it down. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Bull setting the pick for Dinwiddie. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Melton kicks to Jones. And Bull pulls it down.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Now here's Maker. Adams defending, and the basket by Maker.
Thon Maker working hard to become a better shot maker, and you see the result.
Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Orlando out in front. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Orlando, Bull is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Maker, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Up top, Ross. On the wing, Jones. Taps in the tray. Jones has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Memphis.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Jones against Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Jones looking for an opening. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Gafford. Tries again. Lee against Anderson. Lee passes to Gafford. Off target at the rim. And for Memphis, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first points of the game.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Jones over to help. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And here is Lee to the left wing. The pass to Gafford. Over Clark. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Dinwiddie with the steal. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Orlando. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. A lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gafford inside. Ross against Hachimura. And he gets it to go. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tillman. Looking to end the run. And he drops that one in. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Up top, Gafford. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. And the shot goes in. Here's Jones. Tillman passes to Jones. Now, Ross. Memphis moving it around. Fires from deep. And it's Jones. Having the assist by Culver. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Back to Lee. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his second foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to...
The previous play is under review.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams comes in for Tillman, and it's Williams in for Clark. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maker comes in for Rui Hachimura. Suggs, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Fultz in for Lee. Jones, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Jones against Fultz. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jones, the pass to Williams. And Pamba with the block. Here's Fultz. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Memphis has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Jones dishes to Adams. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Culver's shot is off. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. Hits the jumper in space. Fultz has got 16 points here in the second half.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Yep, that one goes in there.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Orlando dictating the flow. Fultz with the ball. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Williams. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Ross. And Conchar subbed in for Culver. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Porter with the steal. Now, here's Bull. Fultz finds Porter. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his fourth personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
And just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for Orlando. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Here's Morant. He with the block. And here's Fultz. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. The Grizzlies pull it in.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Porter against Anderson. Porter looking it over. Finished off by Porter.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Morant against Fultz. Morant left side. And stolen by Bull. Porter passes to Lee. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Markelle Fultz.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Morant outside. 5 on the clock. Over Fultz. And it's Morant missing. Porter finds Fultz. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. 2 slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Markelle Fultz.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing winning basketball in Phoenix. He said, quote, "This city deserves it. I've been here, grinding, trying to get to this point."
Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Orlando, Fultz and Suggs are the 1 and the 2. Mo Bamba out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Fultz. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And Aiden pulls it down. Releases from 15. First shot won't go. We played just over a minute here in the first. Fultz against Paul. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
And that one's good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Fultz with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Pass to Suggs. Bamba inside. He's covered by Aiden. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Booker. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Isaac finds Porter. Inside, stolen by Bridges. Here's Aiden. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Suggs. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Pass to Fultz. Kicks it out to Isaac. And he hits it to tie the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Isaac. And he lays it in on the break. Isaac's got 5 points.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night. I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court.
Now here's Fultz. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porter. The three ball. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. The main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Bamba misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Aiden in the high post. Crowder outside. Aiden, a screen on Isaac. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Fultz. Paul, shot is off. And here are the Magic now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Paul against Fultz. To the inside. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Launches it. That won't go either for Paul. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. There's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fultz against Paul. Fultz passes to Porter. Over Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
It's deflected.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Ball finds Crowder. Booker for 3. He buries it from 3.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Fultz against Paul. Outside Fultz to the paint. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Fultz. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good from outside.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Paul can't get it to go. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-5 run. Bridges against Porter. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Paul against Fultz. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee comes in for Ayton. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to McGee. Here's Booker. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Now here's Porter. Five to shoot. 16 feet out. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Payne, the pass to Crowder. The ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Here's Bamba. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
They double him with Crowder. Booker with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Payne, pass to Booker. Payne, a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Payne. Dinwiddie against Booker. Here's Payne. Oh, nice D from Fultz. Orlando's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. To the right side. 6 to shoot. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to McGee. In transition, the Magic on the run. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Fultz has got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Crowder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So for the Magic, Gafford, he's checked in for Bamba. Hachimura comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Thibault in for Fultz. Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Maker. Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie, no good.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Payne finds McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Maker. 13 points in the win against Memphis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 13.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Shamet, another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
And Orlando shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Dinwiddie. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. And the Suns pushing it up now. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. The best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 12.
And your 4-on-7.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a...
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
We've got Damian Lee. Rui Hachimura is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Ball, he's checked in for Gafford. And the Suns also making a change. Ayton's checked in. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Fall. He's covered by Ayton. Shot clock at 5 from 12 feet. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Drops in the 3.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Thybulle on the wing. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tipped. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Payne picking him up. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen. Inside. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Payne, pass to Ayton. Back to Payne. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
That's good for Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
The Magic making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And a change for the Suns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Payne. Pass to Lee. Johnson with a double team. Here's Bol. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Hachimura, right side. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Good decision maker. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Holiday passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. To the inside. Ayton in the high post. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker finds Holiday. Back to Booker. And here's Holiday. Hachimura with the defensive effort. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Lee. Dinwiddie outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
It's Shamet on the wing. It's Shamet on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Hachimura. To the middle. Ayton inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 7 points.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. And the Magic lead by 18.
I just love the ball movement.
Ayton passes to Holiday. Back to Ayton. Pass to Holiday. Down low. Shamet. Deflected. Dinwiddie with it. He has 6. With the drive. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Bol. He's got 5. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lee misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, BA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, and be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
A line change here for Orlando. On the wing, Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And Orlando has possession. They led by as many as 18. Puts up a three. And it's Maker missing. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ball finds Bridges. Outside Booker. On the wing, Crowder. The three-pointer off the mark. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And the Magic again can't hit.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Suggs. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Booker, pass to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Paul against Fultz. Out left to the wing. Isaac outside. Pass to Fultz. And he drains him. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And stolen by Bamba. Fultz against Paul. Back to Fultz.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Fultz against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Maker with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Paul against Fultz. It's tipped. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Fultz. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And that one's good. Paul.
You know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Paul against Fultz. To the inside. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Aiden, no good. And here's Fultz. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic up.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
I love what Cade Cunningham brings to the table. That barbecue chicken alert with that blue cheese. Dynamic guard, a big guard who does a little of everything out there. Hits big shots, and you know the best is yet to come.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Mo Bamba.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
On the court right now for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Outside Fultz. Pass to Suggs. Up top Fultz. He's guarded by Paul. Fultz is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Ayton with it. Bridges right side. Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Booker. And yep, it's good. Booker's got 8 points.
Just Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting. But he can knock it down. You can't give him any more.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. He could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Ayton finds Paul. Doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Fultz.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Count the basket. 7 points in the game.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish. Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Bamba. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Fultz. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And the Magic making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Paul with it. He's got 15. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Magic have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Over to the left wing. Fultz against Bridges. Fultz passes to Gafford. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. And the Magic lead by 21.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ayton finds Crowder. The shot comes out. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Fultz. He's got 15 to the middle. Here's Gafford. Shoots over Paul. Here's the second effort. Goes back up. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To stop the run, and Gafford with the block. Back to Aiden. Stolen by Gafford. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 10 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bridges passes to Aiden. Down low. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Aiden.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Fultz against Paul. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Porter, the pass to Fultz. Back to Porter. Stolen by Ayton. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside for Fultz. Isaac with a screen on Paul. Fultz passes to Isaac. Shoots over Booker. It's good. 7 points in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's McGee, high post. Holiday passes to McGee. Holiday, a screen on Fultz. Pass to Holiday. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Fultz against Payne. Outside Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Count it.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Orlando has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside Porter. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Porter. From 13 feet, down it goes. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Holiday finds McGee. Over Gafford. McGee's shot is off. Well, the Magic shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Payne. Now here's McGee. Hounded by Fultz. Holiday passes to McGee. And the shot goes in. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Fultz passes to Gafford. Back to Fultz. Now here's Porter. 12 points for him. Now Holiday. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. McGee a screen. Shamet into the lane. Outside Holiday. Back to Shamet. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Shamet, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Drives to the hoop. Fultz is good.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. Now here's McGee. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Late into the season. Let's check out the standings in the West. You take a look at the Suns. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Well, I think for Phoenix, looking back at how strong they finished last season, it's tough to believe they're just an average team at this point of the year.
Last year looked effortless for this squad, not so much this year. They're having to grind out some wins that last year they would have breezed through. They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Holiday against Fultz. The shot by Holiday, no good. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Johnson passes to McGee. Here's Holiday. Inside, stolen by Gafford. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
To the inside, pass to McGee. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Orlando shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
They get it back. McGee. Porter with the steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to McGee. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night. And here's Fultz. Gafford with a screen on Payne. Here's Fultz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first, second team foul. At the line for the Magic.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Damian Lee. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Fall in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Booker finds Payton. Shot clock at 6. Inside from 7 feet. Blocked.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Lee. The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brent. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West, probably tougher.
Down low. And Fall gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's Bull, defended by Craig. Off target at the rim. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Biyombo. And here's Booker. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Pass to Maker from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Playing with confidence, becoming more crucial for Don Maker at this stage of his career. Good job shooting off the pass.
Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
To the paint. Clock at 4. Here's Fall. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Thibault on the wing. Here's Fall. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Fall. He goes up again. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Back to Lee. To the inside. Here's Fall. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Ayton passes to Crowder. Ayton inside. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. Thibault on the wing. Booker defending. Pass to Fall. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
Booker finds Crowder. Now here's Ayton. Left side Paul. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Shamet comes in for Bridges. Holiday's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Crowder. Shoots over Isaac. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. For 3. Holiday grabs the miss. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Porter against Crowder to win the drought. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bamba's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Here's the 3. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's foul number 2 for him.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Booker.
Chris Paul.
That's tipped. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Porter. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. Do you think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Orlando's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Fultz against Paul. Fultz with it. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Paul passes to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Magic on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's McGee. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to McGee. Porter with the steal. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bamba. Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. We're looking at education, we're looking at voting access, we're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront.
And the Suns with possession. Booker, the pass to McGee. Isaac with the steal. Right side Fultz. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And Porter does a really good job at his size of changing up his speeds. That time takes the right angle and the burst gets him to the free throw line.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous. And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Over to the wing. Back to Fultz. Let's go with a three. Orlando gets it back. Here's Porter. It doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. Well, the Magic shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Here's Bull. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Fultz. And here's Porter. Booker defending. And another miss by Orlando. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA is investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and the player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
Paul against Fultz. Pass to Gafford. Over Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Thibault, he's checked in for Orlando. Lee comes in for Fultz. Both free throws good from Gafford. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Paul. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Paul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
His first 14 foul. At the line for the Magic.
And he makes a first.
Lee. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And the Suns with possession. Here's a three from Paul. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Lee. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
This is mine. Yeah, that boy stands. Go ride tonight. Let's go. Go ride tonight. don't sleep on process. You verse me, no contest. You on beat, no context. Me on beat, I'm gossip. My flow is heavenly, so in my presence you bow when you step in. Not in my pedigree, only with time I get better, so let it be known. I moves on my way to the throne. I'm biding my time and collecting these stones. So watch when I snap and you sit and relaxing before you connect your career going ghost. I'm talking phantom, hold a dice in a room while I'm spazzing. If words could on the highway to you my passenger. Love their reaction when they getting mad. Here sticking like Madden. I'm bumping that stanza, I sit like a king. Like doesn't matter, she kissing the ring. I love what she sing, I feel like a the beat. The illest alive, you know what I mean. The illest alive, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Pass the baton, pass me so I can show you that I be on. I am a don, ain't that big of a dude, but I'm still good like that. Name Sean on the track with the mind, food for the soul. He chef it up, what's the specials tonight, and I'm bringing up. Cause I can't help it, I seem to be getting better with the time. And I'm looking at the spot that you say is his, and that it's kinda looking more like it. Cast out the business with you on the phone, you gon' have to get the up off of my line. And this is my moment, seize it and take it. Ain't got no more time for no wishing and hoping. I'm out in the open, ain't got many choices, I put in the time. Time for my promotion, time for my promotion.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these friendly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. Yeah. My heart told me love, get your together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big chef. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Jalen Suggs. At power forward, Jonathan Isaac. Center, Mo Bamba. At the other guard position, Markelle Fultz. At the other forward position, Michael Porter Jr. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. It's time to introduce the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion. The head coach of...
And for our viewers tonight, don't blink, you might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
A look at the Magic starting group. Guard set is Fultz and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Porter at the threesome. And the basket by McCollum.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
McCollum against Fultz. There's the drive, and he converts the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Williamson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Bamba a screen on McCollum. Fultz the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Left side, Davis. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from McCollum hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got 5.
Outstanding decision-making. By Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Bamba a screen on McCollum. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
To the middle. Here's McCollum. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Fultz gets it to go.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
McCollum, no good. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And here's Fultz after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. McCollum against Fultz. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first.